Hi guys, welcome to the Vanda Chef channel. My name is Punzo, and if you're new here, welcome.
Perfect. Perfect.
So on today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my recipe for making canned fish. How I've made it throughout the years. I've changed some few things after I've learned some few things from school and just from family. I've made it into what I think even you guys can enjoy. Now the way I'm sharing it is just one way. You can actually do this. I think there's so many recipes, even from Lucky Star itself, showing different types of recipes. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it.
So we're gonna start off by cleaning the inside of the fish. So I like to clean off like the bones and this little white stringy thing that is in the fish as well. And I don't know if it's the fish eggs or what it is, but the little big thing that's on the inside as well, I clean that out. It's a choice. I don't know if everybody cleans it, but I know the bones that not everybody cleans it. But I just like to clean it because I actually don't like it when I'm eating the food. So that's why I remove it. So the next part is me just mashing up the fish. So I learned this from my dad, and this is so that like you can make more of it. So but some people prefer it just the whole thing, but I prefer it like this. So if you want to, you can do this, or you can leave it as a whole and then cook it as is. So to start off in the pot, we're gonna add some oil. Then we're gonna add in our diced onion, and then we're gonna let that cook until it's a bit brownish. So when it starts being brown a little bit, that's when I'm gonna add in my garlic. So guys, as I'm telling you this, I'm not gonna go like from frame to frame telling you what is happening. So I'm gonna give you like as in bulk information at once, but on the screen whatever I'm putting into the pot is gonna be showing. So at this point I just let it sit there to cook a little bit, and then I stir it every now and again, but don't stir it too much because you actually want it to brown. So after it was done, added in the garlic. So this is crushed garlic that I bought from ShopRite. I like this brand. I just bought another one in December, tried it out, but it just the smell was just a lot. I don't know what it is about it, but the smell was a lot. Okay, so the next step is putting in the tomato paste. So what I usually do on this one, I didn't really leave it for that long, but I'll stir it in there, leave it for a little bit, and then it gets a little bit darker, and then like the tomatoey paste smell is not as strong. So then after that, I'll add in the tomatoes as well. So right here I'm adding in the tomatoes that I've already cut up. This is just two large tomatoes like the size that I showed that is there. I'll just stir that in there, and then I'm gonna close the lid so that when it cooks, the steam doesn't escape from the pot, and then it comes back in and then it cooks it. So I'm gonna cook this for a long while so that it gets like mushy, but at a low, it's like a to medium to low temperature, so that it's cooking slowly but everything is actually cooking. It takes a while, but I actually like it more when I do that than when I blend the tomatoes then leave it in there for a little bit. This way it cooks, it's nice, I still have the skin in there, and I like it like that. So right here guys, it's at the level of cooking I actually like, a mushiness that I actually like it's nice. Then after that I added in some of the spices. The measurements are on the screen and they will be in the description box, and then I just mixed everything up. And then after that I'm gonna add in the stock, the cube stock, but you can also just use like liquid stock if it's homemade or store-bought, or you can use the powder, but don't use too much of the powder because there's a lot of salt. And then after that I added in the fish, and then I just cooked that for a little bit, then added some water. But because the tomatoes also have liquid and I allowed them to cook, and it was in a closed environment, it has its own liquid, so I don't actually have to add in that much amount of water. And then I let that cook for a little bit longer. I think I let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then when it was done I just removed it from the stove. And then you can serve it with rice, with pulp, or with anything that actually want. Sometimes I like to use it with like bread, like with tea and bread, but you can actually serve it up however you want.
Guys, that was the recipe. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll try it out too. Now see, the way that I clean it and the way that I mash it up, now that's just a choice that I make for myself, and I said it as well in the video. So it's up to you guys if you want to like change it up or leave it as whole or half it or do any of that. It's all up to you. I just prefer it like cleaning out everything that's on the inside. Now most of everything on the inside is cooked and all of that, so for me I just prefer not having these little chunks on the inside. So but also it's up to you. If you want to leave them in there, you leave them in there. If you want to leave the fish whole, you leave the fish whole. Or if you want to mash it up like how I did, which I prefer because that makes it like if you're, I remember when I was younger and we would used to use the whole fish, and that would be like us fighting over like somebody else getting like a bigger portion or something like that. So to combat all of that, if you just mash it up, everybody gets like the equal amount, plus everybody has it. And you can leave some chunks in there as well if you wanted to like make some chunks, but for me that is the best. Also the way I like to eat it, which I didn't show in this video, is we either with pap, white rice, or with bread. Although with the fish, with the tinned fish, right, another thing I like to do is to make, I think everybody else calls it a salsa. I think it's called a salsa, I'm not quite sure, but tomato, onion, some pepper, vinegar, and then to top it off I would add in the lucky star mashed as well inside, or but without the liquid that it comes in, or I do everything that I just said plus add in some acha, which is mango pico. Apparently I think that's the official name, but acha, mango acha, put it in there. Oh, it's just the best. If you want like another side salad or something, if you do want to see that, I can actually make it for you. It's probably like a 1-minute video if you wanted to actually see it. So guys, that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching guys, and until next time, bye.